And we've all been there. Upload the video, go into YouTube Studio to check it, it's got low views, low rankings, and you feel like crap. So in this video, I'm going to explain why you should start treating your channel more like a business than a generic content creator. So let's get into it. Now, why do we always feel like that when a video doesn't do so well in our YouTube Studio analytics? It's a basic content creator trap. And it happens because you're treating your views for that video as your validation, not just for that video, but possibly for your entire week. So I want to try and tell you some tips about why treating your content more like a business rather than personal validation is not only beneficial for your mental health, but will completely change how you look at a day where you get bad analytics. So you have to switch from the creator mindset to the director's mindset. And let's differentiate the two. The creator mindset thinks week to week. They react emotionally to the algorithm. We all work hard at creating good content and trying to get a positive experience out for the people who watch it. So seeing a low view or a low ranking ties in to your lack of self-worth. And essentially, you're watching that self-worth decrease through your click-through rate. But the director has a different mindset. You treat every video as catalogs in a business, long-term assets to help balance the books going forward. You stop looking at the views and instantly getting disheartened. You start to dive deeper, try to figure out where those views dropped, what was the audience retention rating, why was the click-through rate so low? And you don't start to see it as a personal flaw, but more information gathering for the next exercise, which would be your next video. Now, I'm not saying that you don't get emotional when a video doesn't go well. I'm the prime example of not feeling great when a video doesn't do well, because I care about giving my audience a good video that they're going to enjoy. Sometimes it does bottle up and you get back down. But me trying to treat these videos as what they are, content that is part of the long-term success of my business and media company going forward, has helped take some of the emotion out of production. So how do you start treating it more like a director of a business? Well, the first thing you do is start making a checklist. Specific things to look for in your video. And YouTube Studio provides that information. Your ranking, your average view duration, your click-through rate. These are all statistics that you can just write down and incorporate it into your next body of work. You should also try a formal structure. A lot of creators say that you should have at least 10 video ideas when you're going to start a channel. Others say you need at least 50. But I think it is a very good idea that you have a plan for how many videos you want to do within a certain period of time and note down those videos. Lots of businesses do it and it'll help you manage your time more effectively. But why do formal structures matter? It takes uncertainty out of things. Your hard drive gets corrupted and you lose some of your content. Creator starts to panic because maybe they've not built the contingency plans for how to prevent these scenarios. Business managers can make the same mistakes, but they also try and have more systems and more levers in place to pull in case they have a worst case scenario moment. And having that peace of mind gives you more freedom to create content without any extra pressure. It's also good in terms of your psychology. If you're just content creating for content creating's sake and you hit a writer's block, 9 times out of 10 you're not likely to go back and work on another video for a very long time because you're frustrated and you take it as a personal attack, that you're running out of steam. You're not getting those ideas and sparks of inspiration. That's why I said getting the checklist can come in handy, because if you have that little writer's block moment, you can go back and look and see if there was any videos that you didn't do on that checklist that you could realistically do while you've got a bit of writer's block. Because you don't always do the 10 videos that you write down on a sheet. You'll maybe change things around or leave one until you feel a bit more confident. I know I did. So if I'm ever in a bit of a crisis where I'm stuck, I look back at some of the thumbnails that I previously recreated and go, maybe I'll use that one this time. It's a little thing, but it does make a big difference, especially because it calms your mind down and you treat it more as a tangible target than a smash and run, create content just to get content out. And in terms of my own business plan, content on my channels aren't just content for content's sake anymore. It's a portfolio, a real-time show reel, where I can actually show how some videos looked in the past to how they look now, and the differences that I have made in progressing as a content creator and a businessman. And that's always good to look back on, because it gives you the positive boost to see how far you have come. An analogy that I came up with while I was writing something, and I try and stick with it even though it's a seasonal thing, is the Santa and sleigh analogy. All the infrastructure that you put in, checklists, your YouTube Studio, your analytics, all of that is the sleigh. That's doing the majority of the work for you. Well, you get to be Santa. You get to create content, bring joy to people, and make others happy. So if you can do everything you can to make sure that sleigh is as optimized as best you can, you feel more free when you create content. You can take a couple of risks, but you know you have backups just in case. The slate will protect your magic so you don't get crushed by the stresses of an algorithm. I'm going to set you a little challenge, if you're willing. Look at some of your previous videos, some of the points that I mentioned, and think about how you could do something better. I'm already doing something better with this video. As you may have noticed, I finally invested in an up-to-date webcam, which is bringing you a bit more quality content, I hope. Thank you for watching, and take care.